The Tonight Show audience erupted into a mix of laughter and shocked murmurs the moment Jimmy Fallon addressed Prince Harry live on air, his words teetering on the edge of humor and pointed critique. Fallon began with his signature casual charm, referencing recent headlines about the royal family fallout, but his tone quickly escalated into a series of sharply witty jabs that seemed to humiliate Harry while keeping the crowd entertained. Prince Harry, maintaining his composure at first, exchanged measured glances with his aides, clearly taken aback by Fallon's boldness. The host masterfully threaded humor with discomfort, bringing up sensitive family issues and royal controversies in a way that left Harry momentarily speechless, and the audience responded with a mixture of laughter and gasps. Fallon leaned into the spectacle, using clips, animations, and mock reenactments to punctuate his commentary, amplifying the awkwardness of the situation. Social media instantly exploded with clips of the encounter, with fans debating whether Fallon had crossed a line or simply delivered peak late-night humor. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, show producers were reportedly on edge, concerned that the segment could alienate the royal guest or ignite public backlash. Analysts dissected every word and facial expression, noting the subtle cues of discomfort from Harry that contrasted sharply with Fallon's confident performance. Despite the tension, the interview continued, with Fallon skillfully guiding the conversation toward lighter topics while occasionally throwing in pointed remarks that reminded viewers of the earlier humiliation. By the end of the segment, Harry's carefully maintained poise was noticeable, but the damage, or at least the viral moment, had already been done, cementing the episode as one of the most talked about Tonight Show appearances in recent memory. In the aftermath of the broadcast, news outlets and social media users dissected the Fallon-Harry encounter, replaying moments that captured Harry's reactions ranging from subtle smirks to visible discomfort. Late-night comedy blogs praised Fallon's sharp wit and ability to handle a high-profile guest without faltering, while critics argued that the humiliation bordered on cruel, citing the delicate personal context of the royal family disputes. Royal correspondents offered insider perspectives, suggesting that Fallon's comments may have unintentionally strained relations between Harry and media figures who cover him, raising questions about future appearances. Meanwhile, memes and viral clips proliferated online, turning the segment into fodder for pop culture commentary that ranged from humorous reinterpretations to pointed criticisms. Analysts noted that Fallon's humor, while entertaining, highlighted the tension between celebrity culture and real-life personal struggles, sparking debate on whether the line between comedy and insensitivity had been crossed. Despite the controversy, Fallon's ratings for the episode spiked, as viewers tuned in to witness the audacious dynamic, and The Tonight Show's social media engagement reached record levels. The incident also prompted broader discussion about media responsibility when addressing sensitive personal matters, particularly for public figures in the global spotlight. Fans of Harry expressed empathy, while others applauded him for maintaining composure under intense scrutiny. The combination of live television unpredictability, a high-profile guest, and Fallon's daring comedic approach created a unique and highly charged moment that kept both traditional media and social platforms buzzing long after the segment aired. As the media storm around the Fallon-Harry encounter grew, commentators began speculating on its long-term impact on Prince Harry's public image and his willingness to appear on U.S. talk shows. Some argued that the episode humanized him, revealing vulnerability and the challenges of navigating fame and family drama, while others suggested it might reinforce perceptions of him being the subject of relentless media scrutiny. Fallon's own reputation as a late-night host capable of mixing humor with cutting commentary was both solidified and scrutinized, as fans and critics debated whether he had exercised comedic brilliance or crossed a line. Meanwhile, Harry's representatives released a carefully worded statement thanking Fallon for the interview while subtly emphasizing the personal and sensitive nature of the topics discussed. Analysts observed that the segment would likely be referenced in future discussions about celebrity interviews, media ethics, and the balance between entertainment and empathy. The Tonight Show leveraged the viral moment to boost engagement, featuring behind-the-scenes content, social media recaps, and audience reactions that fueled ongoing conversations. Meanwhile, public discussion also focused on the broader implications of live television, the pressures on public figures, and the tension between entertainment value and human decency. By the end of the week, the Fallon-Harry segment had become a case study in how live talk shows can create both cultural buzz and controversy simultaneously, leaving fans, critics, and the celebrity world itself to grapple with the fine line between humor and humiliation. In the days following the broadcast, media outlets continued to dissect every aspect of Jimmy Fallon's exchange with Prince Harry, with talk shows, podcasts, and YouTube commentators analyzing the nuances of body language, tone, and word choice. Many late-night hosts referenced the segment in their own monologues, with some praising Fallon for his audacity and others criticizing him for veering into uncomfortable territory. The incident sparked broader conversations about celebrity accountability, the ethics of public humiliation for entertainment, and the pressures that come with being a global figure constantly under scrutiny. Psychologists and media experts weighed in, suggesting that Harry's restrained reactions reflected a well-practiced diplomacy, demonstrating self-control despite the intentionally provocative nature of Fallon's questions. Meanwhile, the viral clips of the encounter became staples in pop culture circles, sparking memes, reaction videos, and even animated reenactments that circulated widely on social media platforms. Fans and critics debated endlessly, some arguing that Fallon's approach was a comedic masterstroke, while others viewed it as a cautionary tale of how public figures can be manipulated into vulnerable positions for television ratings. This ongoing discourse illustrated the power of late-night television to shape public perception and influence celebrity reputations in real time. Networks and sponsors paid close attention, recognizing that while controversy can drive engagement, it also carries the risk of alienating audiences or high-profile guests in the future. The incident highlighted the delicate balancing act hosts face in trying to entertain viewers while respecting the personal boundaries of their subjects. In subsequent interviews, Harry reflected on the experience, noting that live television always carries an element of unpredictability, and Fallon commented on the episode, emphasizing his intent to mix humor with lighthearted critique rather than cause lasting offense. Ultimately, the segment became an enduring reference point in discussions about late-night interviews, celebrity vulnerability, and the fine line between humor and humiliation in modern media. Following the Fallon-Prince Harry encounter, the incident continued to reverberate across social media, with hashtags and trending topics emerging as fans and critics voiced their opinions. Clips of the moment circulated widely on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, each platform generating unique reactions ranging from humor to outrage. Influencers and celebrity commentators dissected every detail, from Harry's subtle facial expressions to Fallon's choice of words, turning the segment into a case study in public relations and media strategy. Late-night and daytime talk shows referenced the exchange repeatedly, using it as a springboard for discussions on handling sensitive topics with high-profile guests. Political and cultural analysts weighed in, noting that such confrontations illuminate the tension between celebrity authenticity and media spectacle, as public figures must constantly navigate expectations while maintaining composure under scrutiny. Memes and parody videos amplified the situation, often exaggerating the dynamics for comedic effect, which in turn further fueled discussions online and in traditional media. The incident also prompted debates about the responsibility of hosts and networks to balance entertainment value with empathy, sparking broader conversations about mental health, pressure, and vulnerability in the celebrity world. Fallon's reputation experienced nuanced shifts. Some applauded his daring approach, while others critiqued it as unnecessarily confrontational. Meanwhile, Prince Harry's composed response earned admiration from many quarters, reinforcing his image as a public figure capable of handling provocation with poise. Public reactions spanned the globe, highlighting the universal fascination with celebrity interactions and the intense scrutiny they attract. Additionally, journalists and media experts analyzed how viral moments like this shape narratives, influence audience perception, and create long-lasting impressions on a celebrity's public image. Discussions of the segment persisted for weeks, demonstrating the enduring impact that a single live television moment can have across multiple layers of culture and communication.